Hello, everybody. This is Mr. D. Welcome to Live with Mr. D. And today we will do a short tutorial on cover letters. So you're probably wondering, what exactly is a cover letter? Basically, a cover letter is a brief letter of introduction about yourself. This is usually sent with a resume when you're applying for a job. If you're a job seeker, writing a cover letter is important because it's a good way for employers to know why you're interested in working for their company. A cover letter is going to say who you are, what position in the company you're interested in, and why you're interested in working for the company. What makes you such a qualified candidate for the job, right? So you can talk a little bit about your past jobs, your experiences, and your education in your cover letter and why it's relevant for the job that you're applying for. You should know that a good cover letter, like a resume, will help you get ahead of the competition. So how do we write a cover letter? Let me show you a good example. So now we're gonna look at what the cover letter looks like and how it works, okay? So in this example, say that we are applying for a job to be a film editor in National Geographic, okay? National Geographic is very famous for its documentaries and movies on nature, the wildlife, and the environment, okay? And so National Geographic is looking for a film editor and we are interested in this job, okay? So here's my cover letter that I wrote and I will go through this with you guys, okay? So first of all, when you create a cover letter, you should open up Word document and then you should title it accordingly, yeah? So this one, I titled this as Cover Letter National Geographic. That's all there is to it. There it is. So that's the name of the file, okay? So first, when I start writing my cover letter, I usually start with a greeting, okay? So this is the greeting right here, to whom it may concern. So this will be my introduction right here. So for introduction, you want to show, why you're applying, why you're writing the cover letter. So I said here, I am writing this cover letter to express my interest in the open position of film editor at National Geographic, right? So I'm very specific. The next part of my introduction is I want to show them that I know about National Geographic. I'm not just applying out of the blue. I'm not just applying randomly, right? Companies like it when you apply to them and you already know what the company is about, okay? So here I put National Geographic has been an important organization all over the world in providing educational films, documentaries, and magazines that focus on wildlife, history, science, and nature. So this shows that I know what National Geographic is about, okay? The next part comes the body, right? This is the main meat of the letter. So in this part, you can start, describing your experience or your education, which makes you perfect for this position, okay? And this is what I wrote. I have been working for years as a professional filmmaker for a small company in the greater Boston area with a focus on the environment and climate change. And so I'm very excited to learn about this open position and an opportunity to work with National Geographic. Okay? And the next part of the body paragraph is, listing my experience, my very specific experience that will allow me to be a great candidate for this position. So here's what I wrote. In my work as a filmmaker for my company, I documented the effects of climate change and pollution. I worked with the film crew from the Caribbean on ocean pollution. And I also mentored new team members on filmmaking so that we can work better as a team. Those are really good skills to highlight, right? So that's the body of my cover letter. Next is the conclusion, right? And here I just added, I have such a huge passion for filmmaking and nature. I hope I get the chance to serve in this position, right? You want to show them that, not only do you just do this because, it pays the bills and you get money from it, you want to show them that you are doing this because it's a passion in your life. You're excited by this thing, okay? So share that to them. And so here's the conclusion is I look forward to hearing your response and thank you very much for your consideration, right? It's nice and simple. And then I close it out with sincerely, Mr. D. Okay? When you write your cover letter, use words that show emotion, such as passion. I'm passionate about doing this, or I'm excited about doing this, right? I'm excited to work here because it really shows that you really want to work for this organization. Make sure to check your grammar and punctuations. Have a friend or a family member proofread it for you, okay? When you're applying for different jobs, you should try to write unique cover letters for each job and not just use one cover letter for all of them. Employers will know if you're using a generic cover letter, so it's always a good practice to write different cover letters for each job. And finally, it takes practice. Just keep applying to jobs and keep sending your resumes and writing your cover letters. It's okay to be rejected. Just keep going and eventually you will find a job that's right for you. And so this is our short tutorial. Thank you so much for paying attention. I will see you guys on the next tutorial. Thank you.